Hello and welcome to my weekly video blog, and today on Ava Will Talks Menopause I'm going to be talking about are body zaps normal in the perimenopause and the menopause. If you like my tips and advice, then please subscribe and remember to hit the bell icon so you can be notified of all my new videos. A few weeks ago I posted a vlog on tremors and trembling, and it was amazing how many of you got back to me and asked, what about electric shocks or body zaps, because it seemed a lot of you were experiencing these particular symptoms. So I thought what I'd do today is to have a look at this subject, see what's causing them and what you can do to help yourself. So what does this feel like? Some of you have said you get it before a flush, so you might find that you get that sudden electric shock, or even sometimes it feels like you're being zapped by something. And that can come, maybe it seems to be sort of from the breastbone upwards, but it can also come up the legs and the feet. It can be really odd, it can be very disconcerting, and especially if you're in the middle of doing something, you know, it can cause problems with your grip, obviously things like your concentration too. And sometimes it can then be accompanied by sort of electric-like tingling that maybe takes a few minutes just to slowly die down. So the cause of this, we think a lot of it has to do with falling estrogen affecting the messages in the nerves. So as your nerves send a message from one area of the body to the other, this message can get interrupted, and then the nerve kind of goes into a spasm, which causes this electric shock feeling. It can also be stress and anxiety. What can happen in the menopause, that our nervous system becomes much more sensitive to everything that's going on. So if you suddenly get stressed, you can get a rush of adrenaline. You might find that your heart is starting to really thump, and then you get this sudden whoosh of an electric shock. It can also be due to poor sleep, and we know that in the menopause, perimenopause, sleep is one of the main things that can be affected. So if you're really tired, if you're also fatigued, then your nervous system, the nerves themselves, are going to be less robust at helping to keep everything really calm for you. It can also be a really common symptom of vitamin B12 deficiency, which is a really important thing. This B12 deficiency seems to occur in a lot of people just as they're approaching the perimenopause and menopause. It can also be a trapped nerve. So remember, it might not just be the nerves themselves overfiring, but if you've got a bad back, if you've got poor posture, if you're feeling a lot of stress and strain over the shoulders, then it may be more to do with an actual physical trapped nerve in the spine. And it can also, in the hands as well, it can also be something called carpal tunnel syndrome. It can also be a symptom of pre-diabetes or diabetes itself. And we know again that there's quite a common link between falling estrogen and the development of diabetes. So what do you need to do here? So if you're getting these zaps on a daily basis, if you're getting them really regularly, then it's very important just to double check with your doctor, especially to rule out low B12 deficiency and also diabetes as well. Just eat well generally, keep your nervous system as strong and as robust as you can. So it's about general looking after yourself well with good foods, maybe supplements, look at things like vitamin B complex can be really helpful for calming the actual nerves themselves. You could try our menopause support, which contains magnesium, and we know that magnesium is very good for helping to support a healthy nervous system. And try and get the sleep if you can. And I know that's a really difficult one, but the more tired you are, the more likely this is going to happen. Exercise as well, because if your circulation is slowing down, then the nerves are not necessarily getting fed particularly well, especially in the hands and the feet. So regular walking, you know, it's a great thing. Even 10-15 minutes walk a day can make a huge difference. And remember that rest and relaxation as well. So I hope you found this one helpful. If any of you have experienced this and have found something else that's really helped, then please share with us. And until then, I'll see you next week for another edition of A. Vogel Talks Menopause.